Hey guys, it's Lisa, the purple hydrangea. I am not in this video right now because it's early in the morning and I am kind of a mess, but I did want to show you exactly the steps that I go through whenever I paint something small like this with my spouncer. I have on my gloves to protect my hands because I actually have on blue nail polish right now and I don't want to mess it up. So this is really easy, and I'm going to demonstrate to you why I like to use these kind of brushes when I paint items like this instead of using a brush, and you're going to see in a minute. I didn't tape this off because I had a feeling that this is so fragile that the tape would actually pull it off. So I'm just going to carefully at the end, I'm going to go around the top and lift this up and just paint this edge. But I'm going to go ahead and get started on the bottom part. I'm using Waverly chalk style paint. And my favorite color is plaster. It's not a super white, but it's not an ivory either. To me, it's just the perfect shade of white. And like I said, that's pretty much my favorite. I have it in a little fancy pan here. Actually, this is one of those frozen meals, a vegan frozen meal bowl that I like to save, and I found that they are perfect for holding paint. I do have a piece of wax paper down here so that if I get a little bit of paint around the bottom, even though I have a drop cloth spread out, it's not going to stick to my drop cloth, it's just going to be on my wax paper. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over here and get started. Okay, here we go. When you use this bouncer, it's just like when you stencil. I have a funny stenciling story if you want to see that. You actually want to load your bouncer, and then you want to just brush it off on a paper towel, paper plate, whatever you have handy. Paper towel works really well because you don't want your brush to be completely saturated and dripping with paint. And then I'm just going to get started. I'm just going to go like this. I like using this because when you try to brush paint things like this, you wind up just moving the paint around from one place to another. You have to be so careful with the brush, and you wind up having to do more coats that way because you can't build up the layers as easily. And you can see, or I hope you can see, when you use the spouncer, you're actually also you're creating a little bit of texture, which I think is nice on, some things obviously you want to have a nice super smooth finish on, but anything that's like a clay pot. Now I am gonna, sorry to disrupt that thought, but I am gonna kind of carefully just go around this edge as I'm working without hopefully getting paint on the moss type stuff. It's kind of a yellow, it's not really green, it's more of a yellow, gold yellow, I don't know. But anyway, you can see that, and you can see like how quickly this goes. I mean, it's just so fast. You can do, I've done candlesticks, I've done lamps, I've done all kinds of stuff just using urns, this exact same method. And you would think, oh gosh, it's going to take longer, and it really doesn't. To me, I mean, it's just as fast as brushing it on, and I just like the way the finish looks. And you can determine, the coverage you want. It's totally up to you. You could also just have this very sparse and have more of a sort of a whitewashed look, have kind of an uneven coverage, but that's what it looks like as I'm going around. A lot of the bubbles that you see will disappear as the paint settles. This paint is pretty, it dries very smoothly, which is part of the reason I like it. A couple of reasons: the price point is great for chalk paint for small projects. And it is very forgiving. It's pretty self-leveling. that I found you don't get a ton of brush strokes. And see, I didn't get quite enough paint on my brush, but look, I'm almost completely all the way around this pot, and I've only been standing here just barely 5 minutes. I'm trying to talk and paint. I could have gone faster if I were just painting, but you get the idea. So yeah, this is a great tool. You can buy these in a pack of multiple sizes, and they are really, it's my favorite way to paint small home decor items that you just want to update easily. So yeah, I'm almost done, and it's looking great. I may go back and distress it after it dries. I don't really think it's going to need a second coat, but I don't necessarily know that I want it to be just solid paint. So I may take a piece of sandpaper and just gently go around and rough it up just a little bit. But see, it already looks better, I think. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sign off, and I'm going to take care of this lip around here because that's going to require like all my concentration. But I hope this helped you see how easy it is to use a bouncer and how easy it is to just paint random things around your house that maybe you just don't love anymore. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.